can feel your body when I'm lying in my bed. It's just too much confusion going round through my head, and it's making me so angry to know that the flame still burns. When will I get over? When will I ever learn? Oh, love. Hey guys, today we're going to do Old Love by Eric Clapton. Primarily we're looking at the unplugged version. I mean, it's not really that much different when he does the electric version, except for maybe like the opening riff's a little different, but that's pretty much it. So we're going to look at that. So the song is really broken down in like two parts, verse, chorus, and that's pretty much it. So it's not really that hard of a song, it's just got some weird chord voicings in it, as you're going to see. We'll start with the intro, which I know it says only two parts. That's because the intro is the verse. It's just this little riff that goes like this. So what that is you're going to go open 3 on the low E string. You can hammer on. And then you're going to open, hammer on the 3rd fret, pull off to an open A, 3rd fret on the low E, open A. So you can also do this instead of doing the open A at the end. You can just hit the 3 on the low E and slide up to the 5 on the low E, because it's going to be your A minor chord. Okay? So, that's the intro. Oops. And then that goes right into our verse, which the first chord is an A minor 7. So you're going to do this with a bar chord. So we're going to bar the entire 5th fret with your pointer finger, and then just use your ring finger to grab the 7th fret of the A string. Okay, so it's that. And the strum is just kind of, you just kind of feel it. Strum is not that hard in this song, because it's a pretty slow song, so it's not that difficult. It's not really crazy. So you just kind of A, real quick change to a D minor 7, which is you're going to bar everything from the 5th string or the A string down to the high E string on the 5th fret. Then you're going to use your middle finger on the 6th fret of the B string, your ring finger on the 7th fret of the G string. It's the second chord. I don't know what you call this, some kind of G chord. So what that is you're going to bar the 3rd fret with your pointer finger. Your ring finger is going to go to the 5th fret of the A string, and your pinky finger is going to go on the 5th fret of the D string. So it looks like that. And then you're going to go to a G. Now I usually do it like this. But you can just do a regular G bar chord, which would be everything barred at the 3rd fret. Then your middle finger goes on the 4th fret of the G string, your ring finger goes on the 5th fret of the A string, and your pinky finger goes on the 5th fret of the D string. So that's the verse. So again, it's A minor 7, D minor 7, whatever this is called, to a regular G. Alright, and then you can throw this lick in between. So this is for kind of like the electric version meets the acoustic version a little bit. You hear some of this. Or I like that one better. So what that is you would kind of play this in between after you go from the G and right before you're going into an A minor. So what you're going to do there is you're going to play the 5th fret with your ring finger of the A string. slide up to the 7th, and then play the 7th, and slide down to the 5th, 3rd fret of the A, and then 5th fret of the A, or 5th fret of the G, or E. Woo! 3rd fret of the E, and then you're back into playing your A minor 7. And you repeat it. G, and then you're gonna hear this kind of ramp up, and it's going into, I guess you'd call the chorus of this song. Almost kind of like a pre-chorus, because the chorus is, anyways. All right. So then, what you're gonna do for that is you got an F chord, just a regular F chord. Which, if you don't know, you bar the entire 1st fret. Your middle finger goes on the 2nd fret of the D string, or excuse me, the G string. Your ring finger goes on the 3rd fret of the A. Your pinky goes on the 3rd fret of the D. And you're gonna do an E7. And you're gonna hear this in the song. It goes, so it's like an open E7. And it goes, you're gonna hear the addition of, what would that be? The D note there. So you're gonna play an E7. Ooh, something's going on over there. So a low E, open, 2nd fret with your middle finger on the A string, open D string, 1st fret of the G with your pointer finger, and then you've got an open B and E. But then when you're doing that, you just want to throw your pinky down on the 3rd fret of that B string. And here comes the next part, and I think this is the hardest part of the song. All right, so when you go from the F to the E7, add your D note, then you got this kind of thing. This is the hardest part of the song, okay? So here it is. What you're gonna do, you're really just playing the D, G, B, and high E strings. Those are the ones you're strumming. Okay, so then you're gonna bar the entire 5th fret. And the reason I do this is just in case I do hit the A string, it doesn't sound bad, or even the E string doesn't sound bad. But you don't really want to, you really just wanna hit from the D string down on these strings. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna bar the 5th fret, and then you're gonna put your ring finger down on the 7th fret of the D string. That's the 1st chord. And it's just a walk down. So 7th fret of the D string, 6th fret of the D string, and then all on the 5th fret. And then this is the hard one. Because you're basically, what you're trying to do here is use your middle finger, and this is how I play it. If you can find out a better way for you, go for it. You're using your middle finger to bar the 5th fret of the G, B, and high E string, and then using your pointer finger to get the 4th fret of the D string. So it goes like this. And then what I do is quickly just pull off your middle finger to where you're just playing the bar on the 4th fret, but not for very long. All right, so in real time it'd be like this. So your walk down. And then we're back to our F. So again, that is. Okay, to our F chord. E7. F again. No, I'll never learn. Now the E7 you're gonna do here is kind of like the Jimi Hendrix E7. I don't really know what it's called officially, but it's an open E, 7th fret of the E string with your, or A string with your pointer, middle finger. Then your pointer finger is going to go down to the 6th fret of the D string. Your ring finger is going to go down to the 7th fret of the G string. And your pinky is going to grab the 8th fret of the B string. And then an open E. And then what you're going to do is you're going to hit the 12th fret of the E string and just kind of slide it up, or I guess down the neck, wherever you want to end it. And then you're ready to do your lick. And you're back into it. So that's the whole song. Let me know in the comments, 1, what some of those chords are called, because I'm always trying to learn, and 2, if that was helpful. We'll see you next time.